the Department of Energy diesel index for ultra low sulfur diesel that I'm assuming you guys probably use. That's what we would use to justify as well.
Is Allied, are y'all working with other cities near Venus, or are y'all close
Yes,
to?
Midlothian is one of our cities
Alvarado.
right down the road.
Midlothian, Alvarado?
We're all around here, Itasca, Hewitt, Roxborough, West Whitney, Covington.
I believe, is Allied's dump, is that what's in Itasca?
It is.
Okay.
We're right there together.
Okay. And IESI, where, do y'all have neighboring towns to us that y'all are servicing as well?
Waxahachie, Red Oak, we do Maypearl and Pecan Hill
Okay.
in this area. And then we have quite a few other cities toward Fort Worth, all around the exterior.
And where's y'all's dump ground at?
Turkey Creek, up in Alvarado.
Oh, okay, right there off 35.
Yes.
Okay. And Jerry, do you know community, are they servicing nearby towns?
I don't have, well, yes, I do have that information. I'm sure they would have included it in their proposal. History, references. They currently do Allen, Hazel, Balk Springs, Burleson, Euless, Farmersville, Keller, Frisco, Llewellyn, Mobile, Antigua, Watauga, and Wiley.
Okay. Sounds like they're more predominantly north than
Uh-huh.
the other two. Council, do y'all have any discussions, any questions for?
Well, yeah, I did, but you asked me.
Oh,
Yeah, what other
sorry.
cities?
Thank you, should have cut me off.
Yeah, but what other cities they serve? I was just gonna say, how long y'all been in business? 20 years?
Actually, I believe it's 56 years total when you consider a merger.
Okay.
But
And
1996.
Ms. Jeannie?
Mr. Reed,
Oh, excuse me.
have we ever had Allied Services City before?
Not since I've been here.
that's something.
the services before,
Who's Joe by,
DCI.
DCI? It was probably DCI.
Oh, same name, just, or same company, just changed names.
We bought the company, yes.
merger by,
We mentioned to the council on the spreadsheet that I gave you, and that bottom table with just the 3 columns. That first column reflects our current residential rate of $11. The reason there is a difference between, I think, an IESI is charging us $9.25 per week and then a 38-cent fuel surcharge. And that still doesn't come to 11, but the reason that does come to 11 is because we have to add in the taxes before we send out those statements. So the point I'm making with that spreadsheet is that right now our citizens are paying $10. The column just to the right of that shows what our citizens would be paying after taxes are added in and everything with the 3 companies involved.
Currently, they're paying $11.
Excuse me?
Currently, they're paying $11.
Yes, sir.
And then they will pay, so it's actually really
We
not.
can go down to $10 now.
Jerry, what about customer service questions? I mean, from you guys at the office, have y'all got anything in regards to IESI that's in regards to customer service questions?
road,
I mean, assuming everything's equal, assuming the price was exactly the same. If we had problems with road problems, truck problems, pickup problems,
No, sir. IESI has been an excellent vendor, and we've never called and asked for anything that they didn't do it. And that's not to say that the others wouldn't, but we have, unless you know of any, we have no issues with IESI at all.
Council, have y'all been approached by anybody, any concerns? Any attention brought up about ISSI for services?
It's just the way they pick up the trash, the trash was left in the ditch. But put it in the dogs before the trash show and stuff.
The only thing I've had at the retirement village, well, we had a few years ago, one of the trucks brick, surround thing in the dumpster at the retirement village. And they, I don't know, if when they were putting the dumpster back in, they hit the brick wall and did some damage. But I contacted them and they came out and looked and they paid to have my brick work done. On the dumpster side, okay?
I think twice in the 6 years that I've been dealing with them, they've had a severe hydraulic leak at least twice. I remember once down in Meadow Ridge, and they quickly sent a team out to wash it down.
So I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. The cost to the residents will not increase.
No, it's going to go down.
It's going to go down no matter what we do.
No matter, well, no. If you stay with one company.
If we stay with the same program we've been doing for the past 6 years,
All
which
right,
is one day a
only
week.
2 of the companies would go down. The company that shows $12.17 would actually be an increase.
Okay, that's what I'm working from.
If we went with the containers, you know, some people have more trash than others. I mean, is there like an increased cost if you need 2 containers or 3 per house?
Most cities, we just do an additional charge for a second and third container.
Right.
So if you're only getting picked up once a week, some people have got 2 or 3 kids, might need 2 containers or 3. I know they're pretty large, but
If someone had to do that, would that be a full charge for the second?
No. One of the benefits of the poly carts is the people that do have more trash pay for more trash. So, you know, your neighbor that might have 1 bag a week, they just pay the base rate. But someone who has 12 bags a week, that's enough you do 2 carts. But the cart holds about 6 to 7 of the kitchen-sized bags per week. I mean, I could fit them inside to a cart. They're very large. I have them at my home and use them and love them. If you ever get them, you will never be able to take them away from your citizens. It's clean. Aesthetically speaking, when you drive down the road, it makes the neighborhood look better. You don't have the mishmash of bags and cans and boxes and loose debris.
All those hand pickup,
The carts, no, we would do that automated.
and that's the same with ISI,
Right now, we have a rear load truck with the automated lifters on that.
for the 90-gallon.
Yes.
Now, I know we've investigated that in the past, we talked about going to poly cards, but I personally, they roll better. But I know that the last time we brought it up, somebody had concerns about maybe some of our older people having a garbage can that size for 2
To get it out to the street.
for 2
On this
2
one
bags
in
of garbage.
particular one?
And we talked about one time, everyone get the poly card, and then that would get rid of all the trash, you know, the bags laid out. You drive by on Wednesday morning and you get bags stacked up outside the dogs get them, et cetera, et cetera. So, but it's $1.30, $1.33 more.
Mr. Buck, I've been through 2 conversions over this past year. The car